So I'd like to tell you about our Telecom Software Strategies programs, and we have 5 programs that deal with the strategic issues that are influencing operators as they look forward. And for the most part in these programs, we're looking at new decisions they have to make, things that they haven't necessarily been doing in the past, but are going to influence their business very heavily as they go forward to the future. In many ways, the core program in this category is the CSPI T Strategies. And in this program, we have a lot of support data. We have data on the 100 largest operators in the world, how they spend their money today, and evaluations of how that's going to change as we go forward. And we also evaluate specific things around case studies and that sort of thing, evaluating the approaches that they have in their IT departments around various business models for the operators. Another program that we have that is really fundamental in terms of the service provider's strategic direction is analytics. And so in that program, we're really looking at how our service providers applying analytics to change the way they run their business. It gets them to new business opportunities, and it allows them to operate the business they have a lot more effectively, a lot more productively. And so in many ways, analytics is one of those things that cuts across a lot of other things in the business. And it's become a very important area for us. We're developing many reports on how service providers use analytics and the ecosystem by which analytics solutions are supplied. Another of our strategy programs is customer experience management. This has been a hot topic for a few years and is really an area where communications service providers are now really making very significant investments and really changing the way they run operations to be more focused on customers, on measures like Net Promoter Score that really are a measure of how effective they are in influencing the customer experience. A third program, actually I think a fourth program of our Telecom Software Strategies categories is the software controlled networking. So again, we're dealing with software that's actually in the network and how that's changing for operators. And so we deal with things like network function virtualization and SDN that are very important and influential. There hasn't been a lot done there, and yet operators are expecting to make a big impact on their business. So we're doing a lot of research in that area, and I think bringing out a lot of important things that are going to influence how operators make decisions in that area. And then the last of our software strategies programs is the digital economy software strategies, and that program is really looking at how operators do business differently, how they actually get into entirely different lines of business, things like mobile payments and mobile money. It's also where we deal with how they deal with machine to machine. So these are all areas of new ways, new business models, new ways that operators will be doing business, and it's an exciting area. We're developing a lot of interesting research in the areas that I just mentioned, and so it's yet another area where we're helping both communication service providers and their supplier community understand the things that will influence the way software benefits operators in the years ahead.